Let's talk about Bol Bol for a minute. Bol Bol, baby. Bol Bol, ladies and gentlemen. Bol Bol signs with your Phoenix Suns. Now, this broke about maybe like 5 minutes after the campaign trade, maybe less than that, probably like 2 minutes later. ESPN sources, free agent Bol Bol has agreed on a 1-year deal with the Phoenix Suns. At just 23 years old, Bol Bol had his best NBA season with the Orlando Magic, 9 points, 5.8 rebounds, 1 block in just 21 and a half minutes per game. Another developing talent to join a deepened bench rotation. That comes from Woj. And then also, I don't know if you can see it. Let me just pull it up here. He also followed that tweet up by saying, guaranteed deal for Bol. And again, we're going to talk about the draft capital and all that later because Woj was tweeting about it. I know Bobby Marks has been all over it. But yeah, Bol has signed a deal with the Phoenix Suns. And I've talked about this plenty on the channel. I understand if a lot of you guys do not want Bol Bol. I get it. I understand, he played for a bad Orlando Magic team last year. And by the way, I want to address, I'm not trying to pick on this individual here, but someone left a comment saying like, he played on the worst team last year. No wonder he's going to look good. First off, and again, that was a comment from a while ago, but it kind of bothered me, but the Magic were not the worst team last year. Like, yes, they were a lottery team, but they weren't the worst team last year. And I understand it was just for a small stretch, and then he got hurt, and then Wendell Carter came back, and then he fell out of the rotation. I get it, but he wasn't the worst. It's not like the Magic were like a Dylan Brooks situation where they're like, you're not coming back under any circumstances. No, like, I just think he fell out of the rotation, and I think after the draft, because they brought on 2 lottery picks, I just think they just decided to move on. But again, let's get optimistic here, ladies and gentlemen, because again, I understand a lot of you guys don't really like Bol Bol, but I'm going to stick with how I feel about this. And I'm going to kind of quote Andrew Leesus here, whether you love him or hate him. I'm going to quote him here. It's a low risk, high reward move. And look at Woj's tweet. Another developing talent to join a deepened bench roster. It's not like Bol Bol's going to be starting, y'all. It's not like he's going to be taking up minutes for guys who have like seniority over him and who have been working their tail off. It's not like Bol Bol's going to get that privilege necessarily. So I don't really see the overreaction here. And again, everyone has their opinion, and that's fine.
Much later.
So the Bol Bol stuff sort of got interrupted, and I don't even know if I have any real expert analysis on Bol Bol. I just kind of am sticking to what I've originally said in past live shows and in past YouTube shorts that I've made. It's a low risk, high reward. It's a 1-year fully guaranteed deal on a very deepened roster for Bol Bol. And look, I don't know how recent it was, but there was a picture that surfaced of Bol Bol working out with KD. Who else was there? I'm drawing a blank. Wasn't it like Paul George, KD, somebody else, and Bol Bol was in that workout. Now, I don't know how recent that picture was, but it surfaced, and you can clearly see Bol Bol in the picture. And again, I'm just sticking to it. This is a low risk, high reward. Bol Bol did show some flashes. I understand that highlights, watching highlights are a completely different thing. Especially if you go back and watch certain players like high school highlights, you would think they'd be like the next LeBron James or Michael Jordan or whatever. But I'm staying positive about it. This is a young, developing talent. As Woj mentions here, he's only 23 years old, still a young player. And by the way, recently Bol Bol, I believe he was at Summer League, and I believe he said he watches a whole bunch of Kevin Durant highlights. So Seems like he's got a lot of love for KD. Bol Bol is 24, 7.2, and has potential. Could be a good addition. Anyone with upside has to be worth it. Exactly. I'll just say this to end the Bol Bol talk. Can we at least just get a little optimistic about it? Because let's be real, he's probably not going to get many minutes. Let's just give the kid a chance before you guys just say, this is the worst signing of all time, and I hate Bol Bol, and blah, 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 blah. Come on, y'all. Get optimistic about it. Come on, let's go. The QC says, your son's gear game is outrageous, brother. I'm actually pissed off with how much dope gear you got. That's the greatest comment of all time. Thank you, the QC, who I did have on this channel once when I let some of you guys on. Shout out to the QC for that great comment right there. That's just kind of my thoughts. Just to recap, if you guys are just joining us, first off, if you are just joining us, crush that like button. We got over 230 people in here. Smash that like button, share the show, tell people about Sons Geek. I would really appreciate it. Are you guys team Shams or are you guys team Woj? Let me know. Or you guys team somebody else? Because there are some other NBA insiders who do a lot about this. Ooh, speaking of NBA insiders, I just want to give credit where credit is due. Because in my opinion, this is important. You know, with the whole Woj Shams thing. Somebody who I've had on this channel before, Jake Fisher called this. He was sort of the first one that reported about the campaign trade. Now, again, that was with the whole TJ McConnell stuff. But Jake Fisher was pretty much on this one. So shout out to Jake Fisher, man. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Thank you, T.O., for the nice, he says, hashtag Team Geek. I appreciate that. Cheers.
Growing up, was there someone that you may have looked at, you're like, you know what, I would like to play like him, or I like this aspect of his game?
Definitely Kevin Durant. That's probably the person I watch the most, because for him, his size and his ability to be able to do everything at that size, and that's just like the person I watched the most growing up.